Damn. Hey, Double, can you adjust that? We might have to switch seats.
Bye. Push it back in.
Now you won't see you. You have to pull it back some. You want me to see you?
Yeah, you're right here.
What the hell's going on with that thing today? That's what we. Now turn your way, son. Where's the seat? Put your hand where his head would be. Yeah, that head. You ain't gonna see you. I guess so. I guess you see. Yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Hey. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. It's going down. As promised. Jay Creep's here. Well, Johnny Vader and Jay Creep's been decimated, been reduced to a mere rubble. Damn, I missed. All we have now is Jay Vader, who's come to conquer. Yes.
You're listening to the legendary podcaster, the one, the only, T-Jam D. Your personal favorite, and the show you've been waiting for. Probably offensive.
Welcome to another exciting episode of As the Crow Flies. It's probably offensive. I'm joined by a co-host, two co-hosts. My whole crew is in the house. Jay Vader.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Listen, it's good to be back. I'm not back for the very first time, and guess what? People just say my very first rhyme. Do you understand me?
Oh my God! You always got to start with a ridiculous rhyme.
Hey man, listen, I can't, but I got bars. I got bars like Jeff Ford Weiler has cars. But anyway, it's good to be here. Got a lot of interesting things to talk about today, people.
Will you please stop
Did
with
he say
your
Jeff
bars?
Ford
Would you
Weiler?
please?
Yeah.
I'm begging you now.
Okay.
Don't have any more bars.
Okay, I'll start
We're
rhyming.
gonna start losing viewers when they hear these bars.
Oh no, we'll get more. If I rap for the whole show, I guarantee you we get more.
Oh,
No,
yeah?
Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh no, you lose two of us.
Hey, but see. So they said they would just dip and skate. That's because they can't relate. And all they want to do is just comment and hate.
The next Gene is with us, back with us.
Back with you.
Yeah. What you weren't here last week.
I know I missed a couple shows.
Okay. Well, we're happy to have you back.
Thank you. I signed up for work.
She's working like a jerkin. I mean,
Didn't think about it.
it's all right, Nick. We'll let you slide this one time.
So you can tell people to call in if they want.
Oh, what's the number to call in?
Listen, people, you got anything to chime in on? You want to talk about anything? You can talk about that light behind her big old head there. Call in at 937-926-1641, and we'll answer your call. And as always, we thank you for your support.
Yes, the phone line is open to everybody. Even if you're a stupid-looking dude, you can call into the show with the number that
937
Jay Vader is just
926-1641. 4-1.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So feel free if you want to chime in on the topics. I do not have any.
I do.
You do?
I do. Dave Parker,
Who's Dave Parker?
legendary baseball player from Pittsburgh Pirates.
Okay.
I think he even signed with the Reds for a little.
All right.
Had a team with the Reds. He died at the tender age of what, 74? I want to say.
He was 74.
Oh yeah,
So Davey Parker is gone.
Dave Parker. Yeah,
Damn it. Oh,
you remember him?
No.
He's a Hall of Famer.
He is?
Yes.
Is he? Dave Parker is?
Yes.
His name sounds familiar, but I did not remember that he played for the Pirates.
Reds and the A's, I do believe it.
No,
Condolences go
I
out to
did
his friends and
not.
family.
I didn't know. Yeah, condolences to the friends and family of Dave Parker. Sad story.
Holy shit!
What?
I just had PTSD a moment.
What?
Man, the Nixter, look right there beside you.
What, lube? She got some of that Puff Daddy lube.
Oh yeah.
She gonna lube us up?
Oh no way!
Oh,
I'm scared of that kind of carrying on.
yeah?
Oh yeah, I'm too old for that shit.
Too old?
Oh yeah, way too old.
That's why I don't think you can handle Paula Abdul.
I can handle Paul.
Oh, 60-something years old.
She's 62. You damn right I can. Hey, listen, I'll get one of them Rose Sparks, whatever they call. We need a sponsorship from them, by the way. But I'll take one of them motherfuckers, boy. Guess what? Before my heart explodes, hopefully something else does first. How about that? That's all a dream, though.
Nikki, have you been paying attention to the news?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah.
Even though I know you're not a sports fan, there's
Yes.
been some developments
Okay.
in the NBA. Are you aware?
I am not. Go ahead.
She's so as you know.
No. I don't think she would know.
Vader, you are aware.
Yes, just enlighten the audience on what you would like to discuss.
In the news,
Yes.
here just recently, yesterday I think it was, or today, earlier this morning, I heard that LeBron re-signed
Mhm.
with the Lakers, but they said he was leaning toward being traded.
Listen.
It's a 1 year.
This is
Commitment that he's
this is his last year in his.
This
But
is good though, because I know this is a touchy subject.
It's a $53 million.
Actually, 52.6 million.
I'm so terribly wrong.
You weren't. I was right. 52.6, but continue.
I rounded.
Ain't
When
that
you
a bitch?
mention 52.6 million, that's as good as $53 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
So he's got a 52 point. What'd you say?
$6 million. Yeah.
Contract.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to check Jay Vader's. We're gonna have to.
No, you don't.
We're gonna have to fact
I'm
check.
98.9% correct. You
We're
don't
gonna
have to
have
do
to
that.
fact check Jay Vader and to see
Well,
if he's right,
Let's go ahead.
since he's being so technical about it.
Mhm.
But anyway, LeBron signed 1 more year for the Lakers, $53 million, or $52.6 million,
Right.
and they say that he's leaning toward a trade.
Well, he's asking. Now, here's it. This is what gets me about the LeBron Chronicles and the LeBron whatnots. This is why I try to stay off this shit, because they be coming at me, and y'all come at me saying I hate. No, I come at y'all with facts. Now, fact number one. Let's go back a few weeks. Did he or did he not say the ring culture is weird?
The ring
Culture is weird.
He said that, yes.
Okay. So if he goes back and says the ring culture is weird, why would he now demand a trade to get a ring?
Because him saying the ring culture is weird is stupid.
And he realized it was stupid.
It's a nonsensical statement.
Nonsensical statement. Only thing it does is saves his ass just in case he doesn't catch Mike, which he's never going to catch.
Listen, that's the whole
Point of playing
reason of
playing sports.
That's why I don't like. Listen, I don't like the women who have decided. There was a bunch of mothers years ago, and it's been a number of years ago when this happened. The first time it happened, there's a bunch of mothers who decided that their kids playing sports didn't need to keep score,
And they come up with this participation trophies.
and they gave everybody a trophy. To me,
That
just
defeated
to
the
me,
purpose.
Yes, because if everybody gets a trophy, nobody gets the trophy.
Nobody gets a trophy. You didn't win shit.
Everybody getting the trophy is like no one getting it.
You didn't win.
Because the losing team.
Got a trophy.
Or
Why?
everybody won.
I don't see it that way. Everybody
won.
won, Nikki. Okay, then so why don't you own the world?
Everybody won.
No, everybody doesn't win. Life is a
I
competition.
said everybody won. That's
Everybody
it.
can't.
Everybody can't win.
I mean, it's just kids
That's
football.
what competition is all
Yes,
about.
he's breaking down the laws of sports and competition, and he's making a mockery of it. And he's got these cult followers that hinge on every word he says, and they love him. So if he goes out here and says rings don't matter, right? They go home. Okay, hey little Johnny, even though Johnny sucks, it doesn't matter because LeBron James says rings and championships don't matter. You just go out there and play. By the time little Johnny gets in high school, he gets cut. Why does he get cut? Well, and then he comes home crying. Well, Dad, I got cut. You know why you got cut? Because you're not that good. Well, why am I not that good? It doesn't matter. LeBron James said rings don't matter. So why did I get cut?
And you haven't.
No, it matters.
You haven't put the effort in towards.
Yes, and
winning.
so now he changed the narrative on that. Oh, well, rings are doing anything. Well, yeah, no. The players that they asked on that little panel never won anything. Then they asked other players that won. They said they didn't care about stats. All they cared about was winning. See, now LeBron, he knows his stats are because he has counting stats.
Mm-hmm.
But the stats that matter, which I be sending to people, he's not number one in anything. He has counting stats from when he played longer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess what?
Yeah. So
You ever heard of something called quality over quantity?
Yes.
Okay.
I've heard that phrase a time or two.
Well, guess what? That means something. And I also would like to state this before I give it to Nikki or you. Since this guy said rings don't matter, he opted in. Now, I'm a firm believer that if you're playing a sport, you shouldn't give your money back. I don't think you should. But in a hard salary cap league, Tom Brady gave money back.
Of course.
But, you win it, you get your money back. You get a championship, you get that money back tenfold, right? But LeBron, he's not giving any money back. Well, and I'm not mad, like people were saying that. I'm not mad at that. Fuck it. But if you really care about championships, you're already a billionaire. That $10 million that you could give back ain't going to hurt you.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
To get a better player.
Here's the thing about that. I'm not mad at LeBron for not giving money back, but I am disappointed in LeBron because if you say you want to win, like winning is the most important thing to win,
right.
And that is the point of competition.
Well, guess what's going to happen?
To win
go ahead.
The competition, okay? That's what, or else everything might as well be wrestling. We're just entertaining people just by showing up and bouncing into each other, okay? Doing stunts. I don't give a fuck about stunts. I'm not a stunt man. I was involved in competition to win the game, okay? So, to me, LeBron, Tom Brady wanted to win. That's why he has
7 chips,
7 Super Bowls. Super Bowls are the hardest thing to win. It's one game.
It's one game.
It's not a series of 7 games.
And Brady, Brady did a lot of things to win. He housed teammates.
Yes.
He took pay cuts because he wanted to win.
Yes.
But let me ask you this. Okay, you'll finish your thought, then I'm gonna come back and ask you something.
Okay. Don't forget your question.
I won't.
My opinion is what LeBron said about championships is disappointing. And what he did by signing that deal for $53 million, that's disappointing. And it's not because he's holding up all the money and they can't play other players. It's because if you're going to sign for the max, then $53 million for one season, then you're going to ask for a trade.
That's the part, right? You're getting to hit on something. So, I'm going to finish that thought.
So LeBron is going to sign for $50 million, then ask for a trade. So the team that he's going to be traded to has to pay to give up players.
To cover
for LeBron.
To compensate.
He didn't have to sign.
Right.
He was a free agent. He could have just left the Lakers.
He was a restricted free agent on it.
He could have just left the Lakers and he opted for the deal.
Well, you know why they do that, right?
Got a no trade clause.
Because when you opt in, that means you're guaranteed to get that $53 million.
But he doesn't have to opt in.
Right. If he opted out, he could have signed with another team, and it wouldn't have been as much as 53. Because ain't nobody gonna give a 42-year-old guy, 41, whatever, $53 million. They're not going to do that.
After 20 years, don't you have enough money?
Yeah.
After 20 years of playing in the league,
Yeah.
you have all these endorsements. You have the social media.
Yeah,
you know
he's making bread.
You're making so much money.
Right.
At some point, don't you have enough money?
No, not to some people.
Do you need to make every goddamn cent that you possibly
Since some people
can
you do, evidently.
make?
But see, these people out here, they
Or
listen.
do you want to win some titles?
He
man?
doesn't want to. What did I say years ago? Everybody called me a hater. He doesn't really want to win.
You're slapping.
He wants to win for himself,
You're,
and that's what I see.
He's doing
Listen,
the
I
Lakers.
could be wrong.
He's doing the Lakers a favor by saying, "I'll sign for the $53 million, so I have to now. I'm going to get the $53 million, but I want you to trade me to one of these Eastern teams that are."
But here's the
on
thing.
horizon.
Here's the thing. Here's the
On the
thing.
horizon, like back to
Well,
the Cavs.
right.
All they need, but then they got to give up some of their good players to get you.
So guess what?
And they only going to have you for a year or two.
You're hitting on the nail on the head. Here's
So
the
that's a selfish dick face move
yes, it
on
is.
LeBron's part.
Now check this out.
It's a move of a dick face.
Here you go. That word again.
Yes, because
Oh,
it's
my
a selfish move. Go there as a free agent. Let them keep all the players they have now, and you.
And then you go in there as a restricted free agent, and you might sign for like $30 million.
Yeah.
But anyway, here's the thing: if you pay attention, everywhere LeBron goes, he redoes the roster to satisfy his needs and wants.
Allegedly.
And guess what happens
What?
when he leaves? The team's in turmoil.
I don't
teams
know
that-
about- I don't know.
Yes, name a. There hasn't been one team that went down a turmoil because of what he has
Yeah.
done to the roster.
Miami, they weren't in
No,
turmoil.
that's the only team because Pat Riley ran the show.
Yeah.
And that's why he wanted to leave. He didn't have complete autonomy of the show. He couldn't run the show. So, and then he goes to Cleveland, does what he does, and then everywhere he goes, I can't win. Boo hoo. Let me go to a team that can win.
Yeah.
Listen, but rings don't matter. If rings don't matter, keep your happy ass in LA and do you win a
So-
chip.
It's easy for me to say because I'm not a millionaire and I grew up.
Exactly.
I grew up poor, Nikki.
Right.
I'm still poor.
Nikki, I was poor when I was a kid.
I want all the damn people out there
Yeah.
watching. I'm still poor. Donate. You understand me? Do you understand me? Donate. I got a fund for you. Hey,
I'm considered a middle class guy now.
there's no such thing.
Oh, there's not?
No, damn Democrats took care of that middle class. You know that.
I don't know
Democrats.
that.
They didn't. There was a middle class before Biden got in.
We're back to poor.
Yeah.
Yes, there ain't no damn. They took it away.
Before Biden got in, Trump was president.
There was a middle class still in. I don't know if he's good or bad. Like I said, I don't praise
He's
Trump.
bad.
We got Trump's ass,
He was
but there was
working
still
on
a middle class then. You goddamn Democrats, boy, I tell you what, they the worst.
Not after a year and a half.
Oh, they are the worst. I've been posting shit about them motherfuckers. Boy, listen, don't get me started on them damn Democrats. Holy hell, Batman.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Well, we will get you started because this is a podcast.
Yeah, them fucking Democrats, man, I'm trying to tell you, they'll rape and pillage you. They'll colonize you. They'll tell you everything you want to hear. They're the greatest pimps in America.
Okay. I guess we're moving on from the sports.
Yes.
But since you said the Democrats are so terrible,
Right.
how can they be any worse than the Republicans in this big, beautiful bill that takes everything away from everybody?
You see where they were arrested?
They are trying to take everything.
I never said them.
Okay.
Come on.
What?
See, we got to go back to square one. I never said the Republicans were good.
Yeah.
What I said was, you know what you're dealing with.
Okay.
Like
You know
this
what you're
motherfucker
doing.
knocks on your door. It's police. Then we can see that.
Mhm.
Now you got to undercover. Hey, Mom, looks like the Jehovah's Witnesses are here. Hell no, it's the same police, just disguised. The Democrats will not come at you fair. They will come at you sideways. Promise you, we love you. Don't do a goddamn thing for you. Give money to all the goddamn immigrants, right? No offense to the immigrants. If I was an immigrant, I'd take it too.
Mhm.
But what? Ask a fucking Republican, they're gonna tell you hell no. Ask a Democrat, we don't have it, but we're gonna give it to them.
I mean, they pay $1 billion
Netanyahu.
in taxes.
Netanyahu gets everything. Like I said before, the country ain't poor. We are.
Yeah. So you would first off, I think it's a exaggeration that the Democrats want to give everything to the immigrants. That's a huge exaggeration.
That works.
But yeah, because all the
Works
right
harder than
wingers
a lot of
believe
They want to
it,
give. I didn't mean everything.
and they suck it up. Woo-hoo.
They give millions and billions to them. You damn skippy, they
They
did.
pay billions.
Who does?
The
So what are we? Okay, let me ask you this
I'm saying
question.
they do.
Okay, you're right.
And they
You're
don't
right.
get
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
They
You're
don't
right.
get
No.
retirement.
You just hit the nail on the head. You damn right. What have black people been paying our whole fucking lives?
Yeah.
And what do we got?
I guess.
How the fuck you gonna give an immigrant something 2 years in or 1 year in? I've been here 54 years. Break me off some of that. You've been here. Break you off. Oh no. They'll go to you. Denied. Can they get a fucking loan? Denied.
I've gotten breaks on my taxes.
I don't.
Tax breaks for having solar panels. I've gotten breaks for having.
That's not for being black.
No. Why?
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about reparations and shit. If you got the money to give to damn immigrants, you got money to give us something back. You gave reparations to the goddamn Jews. I don't mean it like that, but you gave money to the Jews that Hitler destroyed, supposedly. You gave money to Hiroshima that America destroyed. Well, America destroyed us too. But guess what? Oh, it's too complicated to work out. But you can give money to immigrants as soon as you cross the fucking border.
What are immigrants getting?
Everything that we can.
I
Get a check.
don't
They
know.
get a check. They get thousands of food
First
stamps.
move here,
Immigrants
they
get a
get
check?
Hell yeah, they get a check and some food
For
stamps.
3 months until they get on their feet and their jobs.
Legal immigrants or illegal?
It
immigrants?
doesn't matter. Illegal
Well, they were
too.
all legal because they were under temporary protection orders.
Who, immigrants?
Yeah, a lot of them.
All of them?
No, not all of them.
Okay.
A
Well,
lot of them.
I don't know any illegal immigrants that are getting anything, actually. You do? I've never met any illegal immigrants that are on welfare. I've never met an illegal immigrant that was
Time out. We're not even talking about illegal immigrants. We're talking about legal immigrants.
legal immigrants.
Why are they receiving benefits that I can't get, motherfuckers under the bridge can't get, veterans sleeping under bridges can't get, homeless Americans, let's just put it like that, can't get. I got to do a cook-off thing, which I'm gonna do next month.
Yeah.
To feed people. I'm broke and I'm gonna do it.
Yes, good.
The government gives a fuck about us.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But guess what, man? Let's just we're good.
So you're saying that
If I do something, it's like this. Time out. I should be able to go to the mayor. I should be able to go to the governor. Hell, I should be able to go to the federal government and say, look here, I'm about to do something for the homeless people of Springfield, Ohio. Break me off a $5,000 check.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mr. Crowe, give us all the receipts.
So you're saying,
and I sent the receipts in that showed I bought food, equipment, paid for whatever I got to pay for.
Have you tried?
You know how long that would take?
I'm just saying.
I'd be starving.
so
If I waited on that shit, I'd be starving.
So are you
You
saying,
act like the government's going to give it to me? Like, oh my God, they know what I do down there. I've been doing it for 3 years now. They know what I do. Everybody else knows how they not going to know. It's all over social media.
So you're saying
This is bullshit.
So you're saying you would rather have Republicans in office who are going to take shit away from you and give it to rich people than to have a Democrat who's just lying about what they're going to give you.
And take it away and give it to immigrants. I'm getting. Here's the point. Here's what I'm getting to.
Democrats are not taking anything away from you and giving it to immigrants.
Yeah, they are. It is true. They're just rewording it. You don't see the point. They're rewording it.
Name how. Tell me how.
Okay.
How are Democrats taking something away from you and giving it to immigrants? Because we know how they're taking something away from all of us to give it to
What are the Republicans taking?
They're taking, they're trying to get rid of Medicaid.
Hold on a second, time out.
They're not going
to get rid of Medicaid. But you said they're trying.
The beautiful bill has been signed by Congress and the Senate. The big, beautiful bill.
Right?
That's what Trump is calling it. And they have.
How's that taken from me?
They're taking. Well, you're not on Medicaid because you got a job right now. You got insurance, medical health.
Right.
But everybody who is on Social Security, they also have insurance.
Right.
Through the government.
Right.
That's Medicaid. It might be a different name in different states.
Right on.
Okay, so some people don't even know they're on Medicaid.
It's called something else. I got you.
In that state.
I got you.
But they're on it, and the Republicans are going to take it down to where almost nobody is on it. And then they're going to give the rich people a huge tax break. Like, you don't have to pay taxes. We just took all
they never pay
all
taxes
the
anyway.
Medicaid away from the poor people. And
Yeah, they never
That'll
pay
take care
tax
of,
anyway. They never pay tax anyway. But here's what I got to say to that.
and they're going to take Social
Oh,
Security.
people that pay tax? Oh, you talking about?
No, I said rich people never pay taxes anyway.
And they're going to take away Social Security.
We knew that was coming. I knew that was coming back when I was working when I was 20,
But
30
how
years
is
old.
it better to have these guys who are going to take shit away from
I never
people?
said it was better.
They're not signing.
What's better about it is I know who I'm dealing with.
Okay, the Republicans are in the House.
Right.
And in the Senate.
Right.
Majority.
Right.
They have not signed not one bill so far since Trump has been in office that gives anything to the citizens of this country.
You're damn right.
One.
You're 100% correct. And you know what's funny about that?
What?
If the Democrats weren't so fucked up, they wouldn't have got voted in.
Why is that the Democrats' fault? The
Because they
Republicans
fucked up. They
have
listen.
the House
I'm gonna tell
and
you
the Senate.
right now they do because people got tired of the Democrats. Now you know what's gonna happen.
What?
This bullshit's gonna happen. Now they're gonna go back to the Democrats. What I say, don't do that.
Mhm.
Don't do that. Don't. Here's what I told people a long time ago. No one wanted to listen to me.
Mhm.
Don't vote.
That's not going to
Yeah,
happen.
no, I know it's not going to happen. But
Nobody's
if you,
gonna-
no, but it's not going to happen. But if you did, can you imagine whoever loses, right? Whoever, if people would just listen to me, it just makes total sense. If you don't vote, right, and we got to suck it up for 4 years, but don't vote.
Yeah.
Whoever loses will come to us, and be like, you know what? I need y'all's help.
That's
we got
a terrible idea.
No, it's not.
It's the
No,
same
no.
thing Trump did with the
No,
Latinos.
no, you're not listening to me.
and everybody else.
I am. I'm
He
just go ahead.
He tried to get us
Because right now,
Tell
listen.
us why not voting.
Because
is a
right
great-
now,
is a great
okay,
idea.
right now we're voting, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you, we're voting,
Okay.
right?
All right. Yeah.
We voted Democrat the first time, right? I'm talking about as a country.
Yeah.
And look what Biden did. Look what Biden and Kamala did. Fuck us. Now we voted again,
Mhm.
and Trump won outrageously, right? And he's fucking us. Don't vote. Now, if you don't vote, whoever loses could be like, I could have won if they would have voted for me. And they come to us, right?
Right.
And say, you know, you people who didn't vote, I need you. No, motherfucker, what you need is to better do for us, and we will vote for you. If you don't do for us and you cause these fucking promises and all this bullshit, I will not vote for you. And in order to ensure that, put somebody from us with you to make sure you're going to do what the fuck you say you're going to do.
All right. Now let me tell you what's going to happen when you don't vote. This is what's going to happen. Your idea, I understand. I get what you're saying,
Mhm.
but that's not realistic, is what I'm saying. Because this is what's going to happen. We don't vote.
Right?
Somebody is going to be like, nobody's voting. I'm going to vote, and I'm going to be the one who decides.
Right. That's what I. But
Then that person,
I said that.
one motherfucker,
I said
is
that.
or a
I-
handful of fuckers,
I said that.
Are going
Yes,
to vote.
I said that.
and then they're going to be like,
And guess
ha
what?
ha,
Yes, they're going to.
gotcha.
And guess what?
I'm
Whoever
gonna
lost,
vote for
right? But guess
Rumpelstiltskin.
what? Whoever loses.
Somebody's going to vote for a dumb son
Dumbass.
of a bitch
We
who
got-
has no business being
Right.
president.
Don't we have that now?
Yes.
Don't we have that? Okay,
Yes,
then.
we do.
So guess what? We're not going to be any worse than this, but we can become better because the loser will be like, you know what? If I really could have got to these people,
But now we
no,
got
hold on
to
a second.
put up with a jackass.
We'd have to do that anyway.
We do right now.
We'd have done that with Kamala.
She wouldn't have been as bad as Trump.
She would have. It was terrible with them too. And
You
we
see
got
what Trump is doing here?
Man, listen.
You see what this moron is doing?
It's the
He's a
same
goddamn
thing.
moron.
Yes, he is. But you're not getting my point.
Yes.
We're going to keep dealing with morons
Yeah.
until we, as the people, decide.
Let's deal with the moron who has smaller feet. That's Kamala Harris. She got smaller feet than Trump. You got a
You
big
can't
moron.
believe this shit? Did he really just say this shit?
That's not, yes, I did.
It's
And
really not even about Democrat and Republicans right now. It's about Trump. He
He's
is-
the terrible guy
He is
who's
horrible.
this the dumb guy. He's not smart.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
No.
He's not
He's
doing
a puppet
anything
head.
for the American people.
Did Biden?
Yes.
No, he didn't.
But
He
yes,
did
he
for
did.
immigrants. He didn't do shit for the
This
Americans.
is the whole thing.
Man, you guys
he's
are
even
so.
taking,
Listen,
he's even
I'm-
taking
I'm-
stuff away.
I'm gonna tell you a little
So
something
don't
like
do
this.
shit.
Don't
for
be
us.
blinded. Don't be so blinded by hatred.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
the
you
dark
guys
side.
are acting
You
like
get-
Biden done nothing except for something for immigrants, which is not true at all. Not true at all. Biden didn't go into office and be like, you know what?
Right.
Fuck the American people. I'm gonna do some shit for some
He didn't take
immigrants.
shit away from us.
Right. He
So
didn't
if
take
he didn't
nothing
do
away.
nothing for
You
us,
damn right he took
he
some.
still didn't take shit away either.
You're broke now. We're broke now. Not you per se, but people are broke now from him. Why do you think the Democrats lost everything? Because people are broke.
Because
He took
perception-
money. No, he took
Yes,
your
false
money.
perception.
He
Yeah.
took your money.
How? He didn't take our money.
Man, it's fucking cost Cost of gas went up. Cost of housing went up. Cost of food went up.
Cost of
Everything
gas.
went. Everything
The
went.
cost of gas has nothing to do with the president.
I didn't say that, but the cost of housing went up. Everything, y'all. And listen, it's cool.
Your rent went up. Your house payment.
Not mine.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, there you go.
Not mine.
So there's
Not
millions
mine.
of people
Right.
in the same boat as you.
But there's millions of
Because
people.
you know what? My
but
house payment didn't go up either.
what about
because
people?
of Biden.
What about people who
It
are?
went down because I got tax breaks for having solar. I got tax breaks for having a kid. I got tax breaks out their ass because of Democrats.
Are you kidding me
Yes.
right now? Well, guess what?
When did the Republicans ever give you a fucking tax break? They giving the rich people tax breaks, and then they give you
Can I ask you a question?
some petty little
Can I ask you a
bullshit.
question?
They give you a sandwich
That's a
and be
question.
like,
Remember that year
here you
when
go.
Trump
That's a question.
We're giving rich
Can I ask you a
people
question?
billions of dollars
Can I
in
ask you a
tax
question?
breaks. We'll give you a
Let me ask you a question.
Scooby snack.
Let me ask you a question.
How about that?
What if I was rich?
Just
What if I was rich?
Yeah.
What if I was rich?
Yeah.
Maybe they give me something. What if I'm rich?
Yes, they will give you a lot then.
Okay then. But back to my point at hand.
If you were rich.
Yeah, I was rich. But back to the question at hand.
Yeah.
They are no good either. I never said the Republicans are good. I just know what I'm dealing with. I'd rather deal with a motherfucker who looks me in my eye and says, I don't like you, than a motherfucker looks me in the eye and say, I like you, and then behind my motherfucking back talk shit about me. That's what you get from the Democrats. That's the truth. They didn't do a goddamn thing for y'all either, but y'all's hate for Trump. And I don't like him either. But it's not about that. You got to be able to see past the hate.
Mm-hmm.
And then look at everything on a whole.
He's a piece of shit still.
Listen,
Hey, who cares? They all are.
listen, I will tell you.
They all are. Oh, yeah, they are. They're all the same. They're working on the left wing, right wing, one bird.
No, Trump's the worst
He's the worst.
of all time. He's the worst. Because he's dumb. He doesn't know what he's doing.
They're all the worst.
Everything he does is stupid. Okay? He bombs. You know, they pump him up. They pump him up and be like, oh, Trump, you're the best. You're so great. You're wonderful.
I told you he bombed empty storage houses. Wasn't nothing there.
Yeah. And then he gets mad when it's
said
reported
there
by
was-
CNN that he bombed empty buildings.
Yeah, there was nothing.
And that
They
they're
agreed
still,
to a ceasefire.
they still have uranium. Because he's trying to get the
They didn't agree to
He's
it.
trying to
They
get
were
a-
still bombing each other.
No, they agreed to it, but
They said they did
But
not.
No,
Israel,
they
they
agreed.
agreed to it. Israel went 5 minutes later.
but right after Trump left the room, they started
Start
bombing
bombing each
again.
other.
Right.
Yeah,
So they don't give a fuck about
they don't
Trump.
respect him
He's trying to win a Nobel Peace Prize. That's why he's trying to.
because
broker-
Obama got one.
Yeah, because Obama. He's obsessed with Obama. Okay, everything Obama does, he tries to do better. Okay, so Obama.
That's why he's mad at Harvard right now because they did.
Obama went there.
And they
Trump
rejected
applied
his
for
son.
it, and Trump's son applied for it. They both got rejected. Obama and his daughter went to
Yeah.
Harvard.
She just graduated.
Okay, so Harvard grads. Trump's like, fuck it.
Well, speaking of that,
Speaking of that,
I want to segue into something else.
Okay.
Check this out, people.
Yeah.
You're going to go to a break, right?
Yes.
Well, I got to talk about it when I come back. Listen, this is very big. This is big.
Big. You got
It's
some
big.
news?
It's big. It's big. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Jay Vader has big
It's
news,
big.
ladies and gentlemen. So stay tuned for big news. We'll be right back right after this.
Yeah, man. Listen, y'all's hatred for
Y'all need
Trump.
to adjust that.
Yeah, but
You can't
why?
see Anthony.
Why though?
Go adjust it.
Why do we have this?
It doesn't matter. I just said, you know, Dover.
We're not disliking.
Hey,
him for-
You think if you say it louder, people.
no, I'm talking to Anthony.
yes. What's
I'm
up?
just saying, listen, your hatred is fueling you, young Jedi.
Yeah,
You
because
can't let that, listen, you can't let the hatred for one make you like someone who's nonetheless better just because he smiles in your face and gives you a lollipop. And you know what? That's the same thing. He is no good either. The Democrats aren't any
I'd
fucking good.
rather have a
And like-
lollipop than to have somebody taking the lollipop away from me.
Right.
No, that lollipop is laced. It's laced with cyanide. And here's the thing I'm trying to tell y'all. It's one bird. Left wing, right wing, one bird. You understand me?
Yeah.
And no one gets it, people. I get it. Johnny Vader gets it.
That don't make it right.
I didn't say it was right.
Right.
Only thing I'm saying is this. Fuck them both. Vote for someone, like I say, that's good. You tell people like this. You don't want to waste your time voting until they give us something to vote for. It's the same bird. And these people don't want to get it. But your boy Johnny gets it. And I'm trying to tell you, like I told everybody else, nobody's going to do anything for you until you do it for yourself. Ain't no need to sit there and cry about Donald Trump. Ain't no need to sit there and cry about. But damn, Nobody had a damn thing to say about them goddamn Democrats. I know. All the money going over there to Ukraine. All the money going over there going to Israel. Still money. You understand? But we can't get a dime. You understand that? A dime. Man, this is bullshit. And I told you, it's all because we're going to end up going to war. And my two co-hosts here, they don't have that vision that Johnny Vader has. You understand? They don't have that vision. Oh, yeah, but I'm going to give it to them. I'm going to give them some glasses. Do you understand? They will receive glasses. Oh, yeah. They're going to receive some glasses. Where we at here? No, not there. Shit. Where we at? Where'd it go? Oh, they've already left. They're going to go. Oh, no way. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. They're coming back. Now we're great.
You done drove Nikki to drink.
Hey, man, I didn't drive anybody to drink.
She did not drink before today.
Oh, that liar.
After the first.
That damn liar, man. Listen, you see, you're not, you know what, Jamsky?
Listen.
Your problem is you're too trusting.
Oh, yeah?
You know who the most untrustworthy people are?
No. Criminats?
No, white women.
White women?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You can't trust them motherfuckers. I mean, you can. Women, period, you can't trust. You understand me, people? I ain't racist.
All from the same guy.
Who?
Sam. I work with the guy.
What he say?
All this stuff.
Health? What he say? I can't read it. I can't read it.
You got glasses on.
But it's contoured.
Oh, it's curved on that part of the screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll read them later. It's on your feed?
Yeah.
And you a Facebook feed?
Mm-hmm.
How come I can't see you? Oh, let's see. Where you at here? Let me see here. Let me go here. So I want to read those. Oh, yeah. Excuse me there. What are you drinking there, Nixter?
I don't know. I just need something. That yellow over there.
Excuse me?
I said, all that yellow over there. I told Anthony he drives me to drink.
All right, quiet on the set.
If you're not offended yet, stay tuned for this next segment. Mr. A-Hole and C. Crowe. That's so funny. Welcome back to the show.
You're listening to a man who's so sexy it's completely ridiculous. Mr. Anthony Scott Dunfer.
Okay, we're back. And before we left, Jay Vader said he had something to inform us about.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you know what? I'm going to give a shout out to Samuel Rowlett.
Roulette.
Samuel Rowlett, you my guy.
Sam Roulette is a jackass.
Hey, that's my guy.
And
That's my guy.
I don't know why he's making such ridiculous comments, but
because I'm reading his comments,
yeah.
and Samuel Rowlett, he agrees with Jay Vader.
That's
Samuel Rowlett, you my guy.
Yeah, I'm disowning it. We were friends, and I'm kicking him right out.
Hey, Sam, stay true, my brother. Okay, the big news I got. Okay, now when you take demographics of ethnic groups like Latino man, Latino woman, white man, white woman, Asian man, Asian woman, black man, black woman.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all the ethnic groups and demographics, you know who the most educated are? Black women.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Black women are the most educated.
That's
and,
nice.
And you know what the media portrays black women as? Ratchet, ghetto, single moms with 18 baby daddies.
Yeah.
That's not the damn case.
No, the media. Do we say the media?
That's what I say. The media is
on the media.
The media, the way they're portrayed on TV and TV
they
shows.
Are portrayed in a negative light.
Yes.
Black women.
And they're the most educated. And Jamsky read something about this thing when they were talking about it.
I did.
They're the most qualified for work.
I did. I read, and I, some people won't believe it because they don't want to believe it. And this goes back to Jasmine Crockett.
Mm-hmm.
You know who Jasmine Crockett is?
Yes.
She's a superstar in
My
Congress.
bestie.
Yes.
Now, a couple of guys who I know and work with 2 guys, not one guy, not one jackass,
2.
2 jackasses
that you work with.
that I work with. We're discussing Jasmine Crockett, and I said, yeah, she's a superstar in Congress. She's the leader of the party. You know why? Because they said she was stupid. And I said,
No, she's very educated.
I said she's
Highly
not,
educated.
She's not stupid, and educated is different from being smart. She's intelligent and educated. They don't know that she was an attorney before she came to Congress.
Right.
She
Do you know
went to a major university.
Okay, I'm gonna let you finish.
Went to a major university and was number 2 in her class in law school, and she's got experience as a lawyer. She just wasn't like a freshman, fresh out of college and gun ho. And I'm gonna run for Congress. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna bake some cookies. No. This is an intelligent, educated woman,
Right?
who knows the Constitution
Back and forth.
and forward.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you know they tried to cheat her out of her seat?
Yeah.
They didn't want her there.
No.
They did not want her there at all because what you just said.
And
She can break down the system,
Mhm.
and I'm like, damn.
And she does.
And so I'll be like, to my beautiful sisters out there, we got to start standing up to let y'all be recognized because y'all might be the future leaders.
Yeah.
Not no fake one like Kamala. I need a real one.
Right.
Kamala wasn't real.
Yes, Jasmine Crockett
Yes,
is not full of words.
Yes, she's real.
like
She's
Kamala.
right. Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Kamala was number 1 in her class in law school too, but for somewhere along
Yeah, but
the line,
she lost faith. She
slipped into,
man, she
I'm
slipped.
gonna raise money, and that's
And she did.
the most thing she does.
Well, good. That means
What about
I
the
need
American
to
people?
pimp her motherfucker.
What
Am I
about
right or
the-
wrong?
What about the American
Right.
people?
The American people,
Yeah.
they don't believe it. They don't believe this.
But she's not doing anything for the American people.
No,
Kamala
no.
doesn't.
Kamala
She's
doesn't.
just raising money.
Yes. Well, good. That'll be her job. Get somebody
What
that
kind of
can.
job is that? What job can you have? Where all
Prostitution.
you do is
Prostitution.
raise money.
Prostitution.
Well, she's not banging people. She's just
How do we know?
begging
From
for-
what we found out, she was.
That's not
But she
true.
found out.
What we found out, she was.
We
The
didn't
guy was
find out
divorced for 3
anything.
years.
That she was.
The guy was divorced for 3 years.
She was
But she
dating
was
a guy.
Yeah. That she
What
was-
about the mayor of L.A.?
What about it?
He was married.
She was dating him.
No. Yeah, he was married.
No, he was divorced.
Well, she was a side chick.
Yeah, she was a side chick.
Okay.
Yeah. See, we dug deep into this.
A lot of
Look into it.
a lot
Are we
of
right? Are we right, Jamski?
a lot of women.
You remember she was a side chick to him, and she was a side
Yes.
chick to somebody else. Then she finally started dating on her own. She was young coming out. She was trying to come up, and she was their side chicks. Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
Thank you.
A lot of women
Thank
are
you.
side chicks though.
That's
I was going to say,
I love it.
Okay.
If you like it, I love it. Somebody told me that one day.
Listen, if
that's
you
good advice.
Woo! If you like it, I love it.
just
Like it, I
hypothetically
love it.
speaking, T,
Okay, let's hypothetically speak.
if you wanted to bang a chick who was fine, and Kamala was a beautiful woman when she was younger,
She's
still
beautiful
not
now.
bad looking. She's still good
She's
looking.
beautiful now.
But if you wanted to bang her, and you were married, and you told her, "Well, I'm married," and she was like, "So, what would you do?" Say, "Well, I'm not going to bang you because I'm married."
I will go home to my wife.
You would. Good for you, but those guys didn't do
I
that.
don't know if I would either.
They took her up on her offers,
You would.
and they did what they needed to do. And
I
they
would.
helped-
I go home to my wife.
and listen,
Yes, you would.
I'm a
But let
good guy, nigga.
but let me ask you: have you ever helped a woman out that you were
Hell
banging?
yeah.
Oh, right then.
Oh yeah. I'll help
That's
your
what
ass
guys-
out. But you're gonna help me out too.
That's what guys do.
That's what guys do.
You
Pay
know,
the bills.
let me tell you a story. You wanted me to tell her.
Oh yeah, tell a story.
Here goes a
Hey
story.
y'all,
Here
give me a
goes-
round of applause.
Here goes
Hit the button.
No,
Yes,
forget
hit the
button.
button.
Here's
It's
the story.
Anthony time.
No, because this is not a story to applaud about.
It's not.
It's a short story.
Damn.
But,
Short
but
story,
it's,
let's go.
it's an example. A long time ago in a faraway galaxy.
Holy
You know where that's from,
Oh,
Nikki?
Lord. No.
Star Wars.
I already know.
You don't know where it's from?
I don't watch Star Wars.
Nikki, that's your homework.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next week, I want you to come here to this studio because you see the on light,
Yes.
on air. This is studio. Okay. That officially makes it a studio.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
I want you to watch The Phantom Menace.
Okay.
Can you remember that?
Yes.
Watch it, and then I'm going to ask you
I did
a
three.
question
I
about.
just want a 300-word essay.
See, he always got to get carried away
Always.
with nonsense.
300 word essay. That's an easy essay.
Okay.
I speak 300 words in a minute.
Here is the story, Mr. Vader.
Mhm.
So I had a babysitter at one time.
Mhm.
Oh, shit.
All right, and we were walking down the street. We were walking down the block. We were talking, chit chatting. You know what I'm saying? She was trying to shake her booty in front of me, hoping
How
to
was
catch
it?
my attention. How old was I? It was before Maya was born, so she's 11. So that was like 12 years ago. Oh no!
I'm going to say, what baby
Wait
was
a
she
minute,
babysitting?
wait a
then?
minute.
I thought it was your
It was-
babysitter.
no,
You
no,
mean
no.
It was Maya's babysitter.
It was-
Okay.
Maya's babysitter. So Maya was like a year.
Okay.
So this is 10 years ago.
Okay.
So I was 45 at the time. And she was only 20. But she's a babysitter.
Time out.
Anyway, here's the important part. That's
Why
not.
did you get some old lady to babysit her?
No, keep going.
Why
You
would I
do that. You do that
Why?
on purpose.
Yeah, why?
No, because
Why would I get an old lady?
old lady going to
ladies-
charge you more money. The
Yes.
youngster ain't going to charge you as much.
The old ladies are not attractive, and they take care of your kid, but they fall asleep, and I don't trust them. Young
Ain't nothing
people
wrong with
can
a little nap.
young people can be incompetent, paying attention to something else or on their phone or something while the kids hurt themselves. But they are
Oh.
physically
They
capable
They have their
of
little
taking
boyfriends in the other room.
care of
Oh,
kids.
While
man,
your
this
kids
guy
is in
here.
the
Right. So anyway, we're walking down the street, me and the babysitter, talking. And she bummed a cigarette off of a bum. She bummed a cigarette off of a bum.
And he gave it to her?
Yes, it was an ugly, dirty. It was an ugly, dirty dude.
Oh, God. Why did you inspire her?
A dude. There you go. It was a dude who was a crusty-looking biscuit head dude.
See,
Right.
see, whoa. We don't got to go there.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do. And so
Oh, my God.
she's like, "Can I hit that?" And he gave her.
She's going to hit it
She gave her. He gave her the cigarette,
out of his mouth.
and she smoked it. And I was like, "What the hell are you doing? Why are you taking a cigarette from a bum?"
And you kissed her.
No, I
was
didn't
gonna say the
kiss
same
her.
thing, and you
Not
kissed
that day, anyway.
her. Oh my God.
Anyway, so she took a cigarette from a bum,
Oh, time out.
right?
You just said not that day?
Pause.
Yes, not that day. I didn't kiss her that day.
James,
Anyway, but she took a cigarette from a bum,
right?
right? So we were by a Habib shop. So I went in and bought her a pack of cigarettes. I said, "Listen, I
Man.
don't want you
Bumming from a bum.
bumming cigarettes from a bum." She said, "Well, I ain't got no cigarettes."
You didn't pay
Didn't you
me
pay
yet?
her for
I
the
hadn't
for her
paid-
job
I
yet?
hadn't paid her that day,
Okay.
right? I paid her promptly every time she babysitted, but I hadn't paid her that
You
day.
did.
But she took a cigarette from a bum, and I said, "I don't want you bumming cigarettes. I will buy you cigarettes
Okay.
while I'm talking to you."
Right.
We're in a conversation. You're walking down the street with
She's
me.
20.
I said, "This is embarrassing for both of us."
James,
So I went in the Habib shop and
Matter
bought
of fact.
her some cigarettes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then she said to me, subsequently after I hit it, she said to me,
Huh?
well,
What was that?
she said, I really don't have any clothes. I need.
You know what you're doing? You were knocking off a bum too.
So I bought her an outfit.
Yeah.
Nice outfit. It's cute. It's from City Trends. Right.
I remember that place.
Yeah.
Right
So-
there on Bechtel.
Yeah.
Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
This
Over
time
there.
you're right.
I'm always right.
Over there by Hibachi.
Yeah. Oh, you took her to eat too, then.
No, I didn't do that.
You didn't feed her?
But anyway, the point is, I've done something
Nice for women.
for a woman, and I've done that more than one time to
Oh, I can believe it. If you're going to do that for a bum, you're going to do that for some nice women too.
This
Remember
girl
the girl you bought a couple outfits for?
This girl was good looking.
What's that got to do with AIDS in China?
She was a babysitter, and she wanted to bang me. What other choice would I have? but to buy her an outfit and cigarettes.
People, don't cancel us. This
I'm
dude
just-
here, man.
I'm just saying. Why?
She wanted to bang me.
Yeah. What
Get arrested.
Tell
When
her
she
no.
was 20 and you was 45.
Yeah, right.
Interesting.
What am I gonna say? No.
Of course, he's not going to say no.
Of course not.
No?
Why not? She was good looking. She was.
Yeah. She could look at 20-year-old. He'll say no to a decent 45, 50-year-old. No way. I ain't got that time for you.
No, if they're totally unattractive.
Right. I ain't mad at
Did
that.
she have shoes?
Yes.
Oh.
She had shoes.
I mean, was she walking barefoot?
No.
But back to what we were talking about.
Enlighten me.
We were talking about Kamala Harris but I think America needs to shine more light in a positive effect on black women.
Okay.
Oh, I love black women.
Yes, we need to shine more positive light on that because
How we gonna do that?
we have to start it. I don't know, grassroots, but we have to shine more light and positivity on black women instead of letting the media make it out to be that they're this, that, and the third.
A third. Okay.
Ratchet,
We gotta take another.
bad mouth.
We gotta take
So call your buddy
We gotta
and tell
take
him
it.
stop talking about my girl.
We gotta take another break.
Who's your girl?
We gotta take another.
Jasmine.
Oh,
We gotta take another break.
Yep.
Don't go away. Hold on a second. Just pause. We'll be right back. Right after this.
JoJo hit us up on the break. He said, what was our thoughts on Jasmine Crockett? We just talked about that.
I love her.
Yeah, we just talked about that, JoJo. And hey, he says, got him weak with that story. He said, not that day. Got him weak. You got him weak. Well, see, like I say, Jamski, we need to hear more of your stories than mine.
No, we don't.
My stories get your ass killed, man. I can't keep telling them things. I got to pick and choose.
As long as you go home, you're good.
Excuse me?
As long as you go home, you're good.
Oh, I always go home.
Uh-huh.
Oh, all right. We're
But
back.
this happened before I went home.
We're ready to come
Back
back.
in the day when I was young.
Are y'all ready?
Oh, yeah. Back when Johnny was super young. Can't tell them stories. We can tell some. But I'll pick and
Listening
choose.
to the best damn activist on the microphone, one hell of a podcaster and his co-host, Mr. T. Crowe and Anthony Scott Dover. One hell of a
And Diggy.
team.
Hey.
And now, without further ado, the man we've all been waiting for, T. Jam D. Welcome back to the show.
All right, we're back to the show.
She says it like that. TJMD.
Okay, so, what was it? A couple of weeks ago when we had the parade, Trump had the parade.
Well, that was anti-Trump, wasn't it?
There was,
No, he had a birthday parade. For
There
his
was-
Oh, you're talking about the one with the military. Okay, yeah.
It was his birthday.
They were
Yeah,
stepping
yeah.
on beat. Did you see that?
Yeah, and that's why I brought it up, because it's kind of old news by now, but because Trump had this military parade, and he said this is for the military, but he had it on his birthday,
Right on.
and the military, I think they were giving a middle finger to Trump
They was.
They always do.
because they
When have you ever seen them step off beat like that?
they were sort of disorganized with their marching.
Sloppy.
And they had tanks out there from 1905 coming down the road squeaking, skirt, 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 skirt. You know what I'm saying? So they really sort of didn't. I mean, North Korea has better military parades than what we saw. What we saw was a joke, and it wasn't.
Was anybody there?
There
No.
wasn't that many people there.
Exactly.
So these guys didn't even the military doesn't even respect our commander in chief.
Mm-mm.
What do you think about
How do you cut funding for him though, and then have the balls to ask him to come
it?
parade around for you for your birthday?
Yeah.
How do you just do that?
This kind of tells me that
Bossy.
it goes along the common thread among people is that you're not elected, you're selected. And what I mean by that is that's why they give you two. They give you two pieces of shit, right?
Mhm.
They give you two pieces of shit that they know they can control. If you don't get in line, the last one who didn't get in line was John F. Kennedy,
Mhm.
and it was all because of the banks, and subsequently it had something to do with Israel.
Subsequently.
That's what I said. I got a cherry in my mouth. My bad, people. Excuse me. My apologies. Yeah, I got a cherry in my mouth.
Get on with your point, please.
I got sidetracked. But anyway, that has to do with the banks and the people that ran them were giving money and funneling money to Israel, right? Israel is a playground for rich people. Believe it or not, that's where the money's going. That's what's controlling the money over here, Israel.
Mm-hmm.
This is why Biden sat idly by. Joy Reid said it eloquently. He sat idly by and kept funding Israel while they were committing genocide on the poor Palestinians. Trump said he will stop that. He didn't. He's still giving money and weapons to Israel. I mean, not Israel, but Israel, as they bombed Iran, and they're still doing it to Palestine.
The evil dummy.
But he's not the worst one.
The evil dummy is
Obama gave money to Israel. The worst one, they said the worst one to get the most money was Bill Clinton. Yeah. Every president, Israel are in their pockets, deep.
Yes.
Netanyahu has been taking advantage of American presidents since 1990, 92.
Listen, we have, and if we had a producer of the show, maybe we will one day, hopefully, he would pull up video on one of my many TVs and show you where Netanyahu has been saying for the last 30 years that Iran is about 2 weeks away from having a nuclear bomb. Weapon. He's a lying piece of trash.
Time out. He did that to Iraq. And we went in and killed Saddam and hung him in effigy. Mm-hmm. Because he said Saddam had that. And what did they find over there? Nothing. He did this about Gaddafi.
Rocks.
And America was behind the Gaddafi raid because Gaddafi was shutting down their oil and their money, which is the same thing President Troye is doing. But President Troye is protected. Do not mess with him.
Thank God.
Listen, America is number one in oil production, so they don't have to buy oil.
It's controlling of the world, what it does. It's like.
But the oil companies are
they're in Africa. BP.
Listen, the oil but the oil companies are businesses, independent businesses.
Right.
They can do what they want, right? Technically, but the American government, the U.S. government, gives subsidies to these oil companies. Now, if I was the president and the oil companies have donated money to the president, so he's not going to do this. But if I was the president, I'd say, listen, you guys need to sell your oil to America. You need to sell all your oil to the, right here in your own country, or else you get no subsidies from me.
Right.
You'll get zero subsidies. Not only will you get zero subsidies, I'm going to come to your office and put my foot in your ass.
But everything is made from oil.
Yeah.
It's plastic. This outline of this case, whatever she's carrying here.
She got Puff Daddy lube.
That's all that. These plastics are all made by petroleum. They're petroleum based.
Johnson & Johnson. Woohoo.
They owe us something. We just gave them a plug. Why she's carrying baby oil around, I have no idea. But I'm not going to ask.
Everybody know. But this
They
is
do?
the best
So we can stick a finger
cocoa butter. Not it's
on the. Okay. I thought you were
this.
carrying oil so we could lube up your booth.
or if y'all gonna do each other.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Oh, no way.
Because y'all ain't doing me.
Okay. All right.
Oh, no way. No way. Get me off this show.
Get you off.
But anyway.
The kids are in bed.
Oh, we make sure they go to bed.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, so it's the oil's like they're just raiding oil wells across the world.
Just agreed.
Mm-hmm.
And like the Middle Eastern,
Mm-hmm.
Bibi wants to take over. It's not that Iran has
Bibi Netanyahu.
it's not that they have weapons. He wants the oil.
Yeah.
Because if he takes Iran, he's going after Iraq next. And it's so called, like, if you go out through history, I don't call him, Bibi Netanyahu is not a traditional Jew. He's more Zionist.
Mm-hmm. Why do you keep saying that?
Because look up Zionist and you'll see that it's him.
Okay.
Just look, he's more Zionist than he's Jewish. He's not Hebrew. They're peaceful people. What has he ever been peaceful?
Mean?
When has he ever been peaceful?
A supporter of Zionism. A person who believes in the development and protection of a Jewish nation in what is now Israel. So
That means he's not Hebrew. He's not Jewish, but he believes. He's just. It's like that. But anyway, back to what I'm saying. He's always been perpetrating war. They said he has something to do with the 9/11 attacks, which I don't know. I can't quote that, so don't quote me. I'm just going by what I read. I didn't look into it.
He's a warmonger.
He's a warmonger. And guess what? He couldn't beat up a flea. He's a little kid that's got a lot of money that can't fight, and he comes to get the bullies of the football team. Hey, I'll buy you a car. I'll do this for you to protect me. Okay. Mm-hmm. But for some reason, America's giving him money, and we're fighting his wars. And I don't agree with this.
He's giving politicians money back through AIPAC.
AIPAC, yes.
AIPAC is the lobbyists who are for Israel to give money to the U.S. politicians, Congress, senators, and the president. And they've given money to all Congress, not all congressmen, not all of them.
But a lot of them, they're millionaires now.
Some of them refuse it.
They come in broke like us and walk out with tens of hundreds of millions out of their bank account.
Some of the Democrats refuse it. None of the Republicans refuse it.
I really don't care because I mean,
good the last 6
hey,
months.
listen, I really don't care because I am independent.
So am I, but I'm not a politician.
Right.
Right. So what do you think about the fact that Trump was so mad in his interview about CNN reporting that he bombed empty buildings that did not have, and he didn't blow up all the uranium that Iran has.
Right. Well, see,
for the nuclear weapon.
It's the thing. You and I talk about that today on the podcast. As the Crow Flies, it's probably offensive. Last Wednesday's show, James and I discussed that.
Yeah.
It was like it wasn't even a major setback. It was just a setback. He blew up empty fields with empty things, and it wasn't what it was that we know it to be. It was just a show of what we can do. Mm-hmm. But he comes back on the mic. We did
like if there was some people and some uranium in this building, we would blow y'all's asses right.
It's like we could blow you up if we want to. Yeah. But they came back. It was the fastest. It was the greatest strike America's ever had. No American was hurt. No American was sacrificed. We got in. We did what we had to do. We got out. It was the best strike in American history. Okay.
But Trump always says
it's propaganda. It's the best. It's the best that he does.
Everything is always the best with him. He's such a liar.
He's a propagandizer. Yeah. And that's what he does. He just shows propaganda out there and people buy it.
Because he wants that Nobel Peace Prize. How are you going to get a Nobel?
He's never going to get that.
How are you going to get a Nobel Peace Prize for bombing empty buildings? You know what I'm saying? You're sparking war.
So it got discovered from American journalists over there and from other journalists around. Like I told you, I saw it from a British news station. Remember I was saying that?
Well, the report came from the Pentagon, right?
I didn't see that at that point. I just was watching because they wasn't reported on American media wasn't reporting it.
It was leaked from the Pentagon.
Okay, and some foreign, I want to say British, or I want to say they're British. They spoke with a British accent. News station reported. I'm watching it because you got me watching these crazy ass channels. Mm-hmm. So I was watching. I'm like, oh wow,
yeah,
oh wow, we didn't do a damn thing.
Yeah,
it was practice.
So Trump is mad.
It got exposed, and then he got exposed as being a phony.
So he's suing CNN for telling.
Oh yeah, because he got exposed as being a phony
for telling the truth. Uh-huh. When they lie, he's mad about that. When they tell the truth, he's mad about that.
Sounds like a woman to me.
He gets real mad.
Sounds like a woman to me.
He's real angry.
You can't tell the truth to a woman; she gets mad at you, and you tell her a lie, she gets mad at you.
That's sort of a chauvinistic.
I don't care what it is.
He is.
It's true.
Viewpoint.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. Okay.
Very much so. You can't lie to a woman. Oh no, you better not. And then when you tell her the truth, she doesn't want to hear that shit. Oh no, you better not.
All right.
Just keep your mouth quiet.
3 minutes left to the show.
3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Johnny Vader, you're on.
You got anything? Any other subject matters that you can get into very quickly?
Very quickly.
Very quickly.
Yeah, 3 minutes is way more than enough time I need.
We're not all right.
How you doing?
I'm just kidding.
Oh. What you hear?
Do not know. That's a disclaimer.
Oh, this is gonna take more than 3 minutes, so I'll say this for next show. But I'm gonna sum it up like this: Springfield, man, get your shit together. This is a city I love. I've been in the city forever. Oh, Jamsky's calling in. Jamsky's calling in. Let's take a call, you guys.
Jamsky.
Yeah.
He's here.
Let's come in and answer. Oh, where's the speaker at? Hello.
Mr. John, this was Bubba Jenkins.
Hey, hang on, Bubba.
Yes,
Yeah, I was watching your show here, buddy, and
Yeah.
and I'm just thinking, you're right about everything you're saying here, son. I'm just wanting to congratulate you on everything you're saying.
Thank you. Bubba
You're
Jenkins.
brilliant.
Bubba
I
Jenkins.
just wanted to say,
Hey,
yeah,
hey,
this
Bubba.
is Bubba.
Okay.
What's
Hey,
up?
how long have you been watching me, Bubba?
I've been watching your show here for a number of years, Bubby.
Okay.
And,
Hey, you ever heard of a cross contaminator?
I have. I've only heard of the cross contaminator when I was watching your show. I've never heard of it before. And I just thought, you know what? That Mr. Vader, he's got a thing. He's got it all together. Those other two on the show, they don't know what you're talking about, and they need to listen to that Mr. Vader a lot more.
Yeah, right.
I agree. And you know what, Bubba Jenkins, you become my new #1 fan.
Well, this thing you're saying here about the Republicans is dead on. The Democrats are real assholes, and if they would just sit back and relax and let the Republicans pass this big, beautiful bill, it's not going to add any more to the deficit. It's going to do us right. And the Republicans kicking the immigrants out of the country is a great thing. And you're wonderful. You're a great guy. I got to say that damn Jay Bader is one of the best guys that I've ever come across. While I'm watching your show, thinking, that guy's got it all together.
I appreciate that there, Mr. Jenkins. I tell you what, Bubba, I can't wait for you to get back down here. And you're the greatest guy that ever called in. And with that say, my co-host should be coming back. And for some reason, I can't get you two guys together.
Well, that's not important. Your co-host, he's a real jerk off anyway. I hate to say it.
No, don't hate to say it. Say it again.
But I'll tell you one thing. This was a great show because of your point of view.
Thank you. Hey, you know what? Hey, here's the thing, Bubba Jenkins. The people know who they agree with, and they know who they know. And for some reason, Jay Vader, he comes through and he delivers. You understand me? He delivers like his dad, and he delivers like the mailman in the rain. Johnny delivers. That should be my slogan. I might run. Johnny delivers.
The post office always says, hey, we deliver through rain, sleet, and snow, and any, all kind of weather and everything. So, Johnny Bader.
You should have got me a drink.
Well, I needed one too, Bubba.
I'm in Tupelo, Mississippi. I can't get you.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Hey. All right, Bubba, man. Thanks for the call in, and we'll get to you next week.
Hey, I want to say that damn Samuel Roulette, that guy who's commenting on your page over there, that's a great guy, too.
That's a great guy. Samuel Roulette, man, listen, anytime somebody agrees with Johnny Vader, you can't go wrong, and you can't hate her. Uh-oh. That was another bar.
All right, well,
you can't. If she agrees with Vader, you can't hate her. Only thing you could do is rate her. And if she goes with me to the end, I'm gonna give that bitch a goddamn 10. Woo!
Those are great bars you're dropping there, Mr. Vader.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking my call.
Always.
You're
Always.
a podcasting host, and I'm so glad to find your podcast here. So I'll holler at you later, buddy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Great to see you. Great to hear from you. Assalamu alaikum. My God. Hey, you gotta break. You know what? You gotta do that. Hey, give me that phone there. It died. You gotta. Hey, listen. You gotta do him once a week when we come over here. You gotta go out. That's gonna be a skit. You gotta do him.
Yeah, I should die.
That guy. Hey, Bubba Jenkins.
Bubba. He kept saying,
Well,
"Can't you ski?"
that's the end of the show.
Oh damn! I gave it away.
We're three. Yeah.
I thought we was live. I forgot we
No,
was live.
we're still live. We're still live.
Yeah. Well, Bubba be back.
Thank you for our one caller we had.
Bubba Jenkins.
Bubba Jenkins. He's an enthusiastic caller. Sounds like a right winger to me.
Sounds like a
But
right
he agreed with Johnny.
That's
If you agree with
John's
Johnny,
a right winger.
that's terrible.
no, I'm not a right winger.
A white wiener. A right winger.
So
And you're a black hole. You know what black holes in the universe do? They suck in everything.
those of you who are watching this show, watching the program,
Listen there, kid.
thank you for
It's good to
tuning
see
in.
you.
We do appreciate you.
Excuse me?
You going to?
These two are off on a tangent. They're not paying attention.
I am paying
I
attention.
don't know why they're talking to each other when we're still on the air, but they are. But show's over. Good program.
Thank you for all those who chimed in and left your comments. And Mr. Rowland, you're my guy.
Mr. Rowland, you're not my guy.
Damn, bitch.
But I'll see you at work.
And I'm not making you no cupcakes.
Nikki, what do you say?
Uh,
What do you think about this episode?
Well, Terrence made me drink. Just know that.
He drove Nikki to
He
drink.
drove me to drink.
Terrence drove Nikki to drink.
I was really not going to have a drink tonight. So all that yelling in my
It wasn't yelling, man. I just get excited. I'm a very
You
passionate
sure
individual.
do.
Got
Real
excited.
excited.
When I get excited, I growl and yell.
We talk about Trump, he gets real excited.
We weren't even talking about Trump then.
Pause.
We weren't even
We
talking about
was.
Trump. No, we weren't. We were talking about other things. It wasn't Trump.
It was Trump.
It wasn't Trump. It was immigrants
Okay,
and black
you guys
people.
go back and look.
It was black people. I was talking about how black people were getting mistreated in this country and how the Democrats sit there and promise you bullshit. They don't give it to us. That's what
At least they just don't
had nothing
give
to do
it
with
to
Trump.
us. They don't take it away
Like I
from
said,
us, though.
Trump's in her mouth.
Mhm.
Trump's in her mouth.
It's their mouth.
In her mouth.
In
Trump's
their
in her mouth.
Okay.
Trump's in your mouth.
Trump is
Mhm, yeah.
in BB Netanyahu's in Trump's ass. So
It seems like it. I can say that.
With Johnson and Johnson.
Oh God.
yeah, got some lube. So thank you for tuning in. Those of you who are tuning in, we do appreciate it. We are a very entertaining group of folks. And we encourage you to tune in Wednesday night. And we will do another show on Wednesday night at about the same
Oh,
time.
it's watch Wednesday shows.
So,
Mhm.
any last words?
Yeah, that's some last words. Fuck all y'all. No, that's hey, listen, people. That was off of Ice Cube's album. Any last words?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some last words. Fuck all y'all.
So there you have it, people who are watching.
I love
the
you
show.
guys.
There's what our right winger says. Fuck all of y'all. That's
Oh
about
God,
right.
I'm not a winger. I'm not even on the damn bird. I'm an independent.
That's
I'm a
about-
Crowe. You
that's
understand me?
That's about right for right wingers. They
That's
say
about
fuck
right.
all of y'all, except for rich people.
Yeah, I like rich people. I do.
And with that, we're out of here. Like last year. See ya.
Peace. Great show. You tell that guy tomorrow worked over here. I like that kid. How old is he?
probably a few years younger than us.
Okay. He's a kid to me.
He is 45, maybe.
Oh, he's a kid. He's 9 years younger than me. That's a kid. I got kids his age.
Might be older. I don't know.
I know
He's younger than us.